China just discovered a secret on Mars. Scientists are shocked. China's rover has achieved significant breakthroughs in understanding water and the potential for past habitability on Mars, which paves the path for upcoming human missions to the Red Planet. Let's delve into the uncovered Mars mysteries. China's space program achieved a remarkable milestone as it accomplished a successful landing of the Zhurong rover on Mars. This marks China's inaugural landing on another celestial body. The rover is set to embark on a mission to explore and gather evidence of water presence and indications of past extraterrestrial life. This achievement positions China as the second nation in history to deploy a rover on Mars' surface. Following months of orbiting Mars, the time when one spacecraft released the Zhurong rover to touch down in the Utopia Planitia region. This expansive plane might have once been submerged beneath an ancient Martian ocean. Weighing 529 pounds, the Zhurong rover underwent a precarious descent maneuver involving atmospheric entry at supersonic speeds, deployment of a parachute, and use of retro rockets to ensure a safe landing. Named after an ancient Chinese fire deity, the Zhurong rover shares a size similarity with NASA's Spirit and Opportunity rovers, which extensively explored and gathered data about Mars' surface conditions after their 2004 landing. Successfully executing a controlled landing on Mars is an extraordinary feat. Before this achievement, only NASA had managed to safely land and operate a spacecraft on the Martian terrain. China's accomplishment surpasses several other spacefaring entities in this regard. The Zhurong rover braved the 7 minutes of terror, which denotes the nerve-wracking duration from atmospheric entry to surface touchdown. The China National Space Administration, CNSA, also known as CSA, monitored the rover's autonomous landing from a distance of nearly 200 million miles, leading to an 18-minute signal delay due to the vast distance. Enclosed in an aeroshell to shield it during the fiery atmospheric entry, the Zhurong rover detached from its orbiter counterpart. Following this, a sizable parachute was deployed to further decelerate the rover's descent. Subsequently, a landing platform equipped with rocket engines facilitated the final approach to the Martian surface. During the landing sequence, a laser rangefinder and 3D scanner contributed altitude and terrain data. Cameras autonomously selected a suitable landing site. Mars poses significantly greater challenges for landing compared to the Moon. However, China's successful lunar missions, like the Change 4 mission to the far side of the Moon, armed them with the necessary technology and experience. The technologies utilized in the Zhurong rover's landing, including rocket engines and supersonic parachutes, draw from China's previous lunar successes and human spaceflight missions. These capabilities set the stage for a triumphant landing on Mars. Landing safely on Mars represents a formidable hurdle, especially for China's inaugural soft landing attempt. However, this achievement constitutes an essential step forward for Mars exploration and deeper space missions. China now stands as the second nation, following the United States, to effectively place a probe on Mars' surface and operate it for a substantial duration. The Chinese scientific community aims to garner at least 90 Martian days, souls, of operational data from the six-wheeled Zhurong rover situated on Utopia Planitia, a region suspected to be a former Martian sea, potentially containing vital clues about past water presence. Recently, China's Yutu-2 lunar rover encountered a perplexing object on the horizon while traversing the von Karman crater on the far side of the Moon. The discovery has piqued curiosity and sparked speculation about its nature. As the Zhurong rover disembarks from its landing platform and starts its exploration on the Martian surface, it will unfold its butterfly-like solar panels and commence a primary mission lasting 3 months. However, the potential for extended operation beyond this initial period remains high. Comparable to NASA's Spirit and Opportunity rovers, which exceeded their expected mission durations, the Zhurong rover could provide valuable insights into Mars' secrets for an extended period. Utopia Planitia, believed to be an ancient seabed, presents sedimentary layers that could hold significant evidence related to past water activity on Mars. Even more thrilling, these rock layers could potentially hold traces of past extraterrestrial life on Mars. This anticipation arises because the chosen landing spot is in proximity to an ancient ocean shoreline and stands apart from other sites. The scientific data harvested will unveil further enigmas of Mars. Chinese scientists assert that this site complements the ongoing research conducted by NASA's Curiosity and Perseverance rovers in the ancient lakes of Gale and Ezro craters, respectively. The Zhurong rover is equipped with a suite of 6 instruments. Among them, a pair of panoramic cameras and a multispectral imager will provide insights into the terrain and its composition. Additionally, an instrument equipped with a laser will disintegrate rocks to analyze their composition, akin to the laser spectrometers aboard Curiosity and Perseverance. A magnetometer will gauge magnetic fields in conjunction with an orbiter-based instrument, while a climate station will record Mars' local atmospheric conditions, including temperature, pressure, wind, and sound. One of the most intriguing instruments aboard the rover is a ground-penetrating radar. This tool will be employed to probe beneath the surface and search for pockets of water or ice. It's notable that NASA's Viking 2 lander, which touched down slightly north of Zhurong's landing site in 1975, captured images of intriguing phenomena, including ice contractions and frosts on Mars' surface. Polygon-patterned terrain, possibly formed by subsurface ice contractions during changing seasons, was also observed. Could microscopic alien life inhabit these water or ice regions on Mars? Scientists remain uncertain whether the water altering these rocks existed for tens of thousands or millions of years. However, they are increasingly confident that it endured long enough to possibly host microscopic life. The rock samples collected on Mars divulge evidence of a potentially habitable sustained environment that once existed on the planet. This suggests the potential existence of alien life. Within these rocks, salt deposits are thought to have formed either when groundwater flowed through the original minerals or when liquid water evaporated. NASA hopes that these salt minerals encapsulated tiny bubbles of ancient Martian water, acting as microscopic time capsules, as they do on Earth, preserving signs of ancient life. Zhurong's ground-penetrating radar will emit signals at different frequencies and gather echo data from layers beneath, peering down to 33 feet to search for underground ice or briny waters. China intends to openly share the Mars data collected by the Tianwen-1 and Zhurong missions, similar to its practice with lunar exploration data. This sharing of data will benefit planetary scientists worldwide. The mission also serves as a prelude to China's upcoming ambitious venture, a sample return mission from Mars, set to launch around 2028. Beyond Mars, China's plans encompass a Jupiter probe, a potential landing on the moon Callisto, sample collection from a near-Earth asteroid, and dispatching Voyager-like spacecraft to the edges of the solar system. Both Tianwen-1 and Zhurong contribute significantly to the study of Mars and the broader unknown universe. They stimulate scientific enthusiasm among young individuals, nurture creativity across the nation, enhance exploratory capabilities, and expand humanity's living horizons. Tianwen-1 possesses the potential to probe and detect subsurface snow and ice through its payload. Such ice deposits could prove valuable for future crew missions, while water or brine pockets shielded from surface radiation might provide habitats for simple life forms. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.